Hello, this is Eileen, the Environmental Educator, and in this video we're going to talk about number 5 on the Environmental Educator education and agenda that hasn't been allowed since November '93, and since the United States has refused to take the lead. Right now, the world's tallest hemp hotel opens in South Africa. So it's not just the world's tallest hemp hotel. It just happens to be a hotel. It's the world's tallest hemp building. Okay, and this was covered a lot of places, even by Travel Nor and Africa News, and by Interesting Engineering, which says that the new 54-room hotel promises views of Cape Town's Table Mountain when a minimal ecological footprint, and that it's a 12-story hempcrete block, and it's the world's tallest building made from a cannabis plant. It says that it is appropriately named the Hemp Hotel, and it consists of hempcrete blocks made from woody parts of hemp plants and supported by a cement and concrete structure. The hempcrete lends insulating and fireproofing properties to the building. And it says here that, I've pointed out a million times before, that hempcrete is considered carbon negative because it pulls carbon pollution out of the air. It pulls more carbon out of the air than it releases. They do say that it can be expensive to build with. These other articles say it's usually about 20% more expensive. But, then they have the possibility of selling carbon credits. But, it does pay for itself in maintenance and everything down the road. And right here it says in South Africa, the president believes hemp and cannabis are slowly but surely finding their place in the construction industry and can offer an opportunity to create more than 130,000 jobs, Africa News reported. So, imagine if those jobs were in America. And I'm not talking about 130,000 jobs, because I'm not talking just about hemp for hotels, okay, and buildings, which they say that they're looking to go more than, just this hotel. They're looking to put this in suburban neighborhoods. That's in some of these other articles here. But the jobs, hemp can be used for everything, from textiles to clothing, to food, to medicine, to ropes, to sails, to fabrics, to everything. There are millions and millions and millions of jobs that could be created in America if anyone in America had allowed actual real environmental leadership since November '93. And remember that everyone is everyone. It includes right now up to Bobby Kennedy. Bobby Kennedy's campaign will still not even mention hemp. Why? Because the bird brains that they associate themselves with are, just too busy talking about a circular, zero waste. And so basically that means that we're going to be, either having biodegradables, or we're going to be recycling objects that shouldn't be here, instead of actually taking on grandness and greatness. But Bobby has prevented this since '98. Along with every other environmental voice out there. So South Africa is now leading the world. And right here, the African News article says that the hemp hotel architect, Wolf, 52, sees this as a game changer to make hemp buildings more widespread in this corner of the world. Well, not just in their corner of the world, but everywhere. And he says it shouldn't just be a high-end product. It says Wolf, whose firm is involved in several social housing projects in South Africa and Mozambique. Okay, and this says that the Hemp Hotel Industrial Hemp came all the way from Britain because its production was illegal in South Africa until just last year, when the government there finally began issuing cultivation permits. And so now Aftermath Hemp is gearing up to manufacture its first batch of blocks using only hemp grown in South Africa. So good for South Africa. And although this African News article says that hemp is 20% more expensive to build with compared to conventional materials, says Aftermath Hemp's carbon consultant Wehan Becker. This VoteHemp.com says that it is estimated that the hemp hotel cost about 20% less to build than a conventional hotel of the same size, due to the fact that the hempcrete is a relatively easy and quick material to work with. So I'm not sure which one is right, 20% more or 20% less, but even if it's more, it's like investing up front, because these are designed to be energy efficient and low maintenance, and they're pest resistant, they're water resistant, they're mold resistant, they're insulation, they just are going to save you money over time. And it says that this building is designed to be energy efficient and low maintenance. The hotel also has a number of sustainable features such as solar panels, rainwater harvesting, and a green roof. And it says that the hotel is expected to attract visitors from all over the world, and it is hoped that this will inspire others to build with hempcrete. Well, that's nice. And I mean, it's nice that in 2023, someone is finally doing this, because 3 decades ago, since November 93, the United States has refused to lead. Trump, who legalized hemp, refuses to lead. Bobby Kennedy, Mr. Truth himself, who has you all believing he's Mr. Environmental, has refused to lead in this and so much more. Everything else that would eliminate so many toxins and chemicals that Bobby sets up a whole children's defense fund to, protect kids from. But instead of going out and getting rid of the toxins and the chemicals, Bobby pretends like he cares. And right now, Bobby could have had us on hemp a long time ago had he used his voice, but he still won't. So South Africa's leading, and they're hoping that they will inspire others. I remember when America used to exist, and America was the people that inspired others. But here we are, looking to play catch up, looking to maybe getting the game. Actually, we're not even looking. No one's even talking about it. Very few people, but no one at the top, no one in leadership, and not even Bobby Kennedy will bring this to you. So stay tuned, people.